Hey everybody, Dan Mabe, American Green Zone Alliance, here with Joe Langton of AOS. Look at what you see behind us. This very large piece of land here. It's actually the driving range at the Bull Valley Golf Course here in the great state of Illinois. And this is done with a very special technology. It's going to be a green zone. We are here doing the final walkthrough, confirming and verifying that it is emission free, it's quiet, and confirming the performance of the technology. Joe, AOS here, what do we have here in front of us? Can you tell us what this is and what it does for the green zone?
Yeah, so what you have here is a TM2000. This unit can cut up to 6 acres a day. And on the ramp right now is the RP 1200. That can pick up to 12,500 golf balls in a 24-hour hitting period. What's really special about what we do at AOS with AGZA, we don't just install these robots and leave them to the golf course. We actually do them in a service agreement. So we monitor them. We ensure they're going to run, which is what allows the relationship with AOS and AGZA to function so seamlessly. At the end of the day, once we set these out, we can guarantee that the golf course doesn't have to cut this anymore and they don't have to pick it anymore. And what makes golf really special is, compared to the other professionals that we deal with, these professionals are picking golf balls daily, multiple times a day, and they're also usually cutting multiple times a week. So it really makes the metrics stand out.
And Joe, thank you so much for that incredible detailed explanation. And as Joe pointed out, AGZA cannot achieve Green Zone certification with robotics without AOS because of their expertise, their experience, and their dedication to this technology. Till next time.
Thank you.
Okay, we're back here at the Bull Valley Golf Course driving range. We heard an incredible explanation of the technology that is responsible for this now AGZA Certified Green Zone. Joe, we're taking a look underneath the hood, if you will, of this technology, and I'm going to hand it over to you. What are we looking at?
All right, so the main thing I want to focus on in this, in particular, is people often ask how we can cut the range and pick the range at the same time. And ECHO Robotics has done a great job with this simple patent right here. So if you notice, this is actually connected to the actual blade motor. This, as I spin this, if you notice, this starts to build up some momentum. Okay, so imagine if there's a golf ball here. This takes and spins the golf ball out, but it doesn't stop the actual cutting motor. This is where the secret to the success is. It's all in this disc. So not only are we able to cut and pick their range, but we actually can keep their balls from being damaged. And one of the things that I think is really special, especially working with AGZA with the cradle to grave work you guys do, we actually should probably look at the metric of how much it is to make golf balls and how much energy it takes, because I can tell you with this technology, people will go through fewer golf balls.
And Joe, as always, thank you for your knowledge, your passion, your expertise. There you have it. If you didn't know, now you know. ECHO Robotics, AOS, AGZA Certified Green Zone. Till next time.
Thanks, everyone. All right, just to elaborate a little on the last point I made. So this is what happens when a traditional mower hits a golf ball. It's high energy, 13,000 RPM blade tip speed on an average for a professional unit. This golf ball has been on the range when our unit is picking. And as you can see, this is what the protection disc does. It does not allow the ball to make contact with that blade. And these blades only spin at 2,700 RPM. So the potential risk is alleviated, minimized by using this system. So there's a safety concern because these get shot out the side of the unit. And also golf balls are about 50 cents a golf ball. So we are actually impacting profitability, and we're actually impacting the environment because you don't have a bunch of wasted golf balls laying on the sides of the range. That's it. So I want you to notice it's going to slow down as it sees Dan. That's what the sonar function is for. So it'll travel a little over 2.2 miles an hour And then when the sonar sees somebody in front of it, it'll slow down. And if you notice, as Dan threw the golf balls out, notice how they're on the side of the machine now. Because that's what it does. The cutter just moves the balls out of the way. All right, what you're witnessing right now is the unit is finding its return loop. So what it does is it hits this loop, and this is what takes it perfectly into the charging station. It does this with a combination of a GPS return pinpoint, a boundary wire, and this return loop track. Now, what makes these solutions so much, in my opinion, more special is the fact that they dock themselves, they charge themselves, and once they're set up properly, they do not need human intervention except for the repair and maintenance of the unit.